back to Shades of Green radio show, simulcast on KDWN 720 AM and KDON 101.5 FM in Las Vegas. Our show is produced by Green Alliance of Nevada, sponsored by Envy Energy, and I'm your host, Dan Hannell, sitting in for Paul Ira today. Also, over the last three segments, we've been talking with Professor Marcus Burley, Associate Professor of Environmental Physics at the Desert Research Institute, and with Elspeth DiMarzio from the Sierra Club about Solar Nexus Project, a 5-year program that has been involved all our high-end university campuses, the Desert Research Institute, and is focused on actual coming up with practical applications for industry beyond just doing research on solar technology, tying that into how can that help our workforce development and also reach out to our community to better understand how all these solar technologies benefit our community. So basically, before we get into that, I just want to make one announcement. The Green Alliance of Nevada has an upcoming event on Thursday night, September 20th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. We'll be celebrating the annual Green Tie event, and it's a mixer inside a model home at the Bluffs community in Southern Highlands, designed and built by Blue Heron. Chef Myra will be catering and showcasing her specialty vegan dishes, while Blue Heron owner, co-founder Tyler Jones will give a tour of the energy-efficient features of the custom home and its design. If you'd like to participate in this event, please visit our website, greenalliancenv.org, and you can sign up there and meet with the folks and see some interesting technology and get some great taste experiences too from Chef Myra. So fantastic. Elspeth, we were, before we ended the last segment, we were talking about how this 5-year program has actually been contributing to diversification and for our economy in the area. You have some numbers you can give us on that.
Yeah, absolutely. So a recent report by the Clean Energy Project in E2, I think at the mid to late 2017, showed that the clean energy economy, or jobs in the clean energy economy rather, grew 9.5% in the last year, and
Nice.
Currently we have over 30,000 Nevadans who are employed in the clean energy industry, which is actually more Nevadans than we have in the fossil fuel industry in state. So it's a growing industry. It's a clean industry. It has good paying jobs, and it's it's sustainable and bettering our economy and our environment.
And cutting edge technology too.
Absolutely.
These are things that through the university we're actually developing technologies that other states are looking to us as leadership. So I think that was kind of neat.
It's so important that we fund programs like the Solar Nexus so that we can have efficiencies in the state that continue to drive down costs in solar and make it more accessible for every Nevadan. So we're really proud to be working with Solar Nexus on this event coming up on October 9th. And I should also mention that the Governor's Office of Workforce Innovation is also going to be a partner of this event on the 9th. And part of their vision statement is to kind of advance a vibrant and sustainable economy, and things like to help drive a skilled, diverse, and a workforce in the state, and that's exactly what the project has been doing.
And this will be on October 9th at Springs Preserve.
Yep.
It'll be in from 5:30 to 8 p.m. And where can people find more information about it?
Well, I think we're actually just working on some materials now, but I think if you check the Sierra Club's website in the next day or so, we'll have some more information up there, and I suspect DRI as well. But yeah, please come and join us and learn more about some of the innovations and the work that's been doing. There will be grad students and Sierra Club members and folks from the state government there to talk about this incredible work.
It's always gratifying to see that kind of accomplishment when you do private-public partnerships like that. And that your website is sierraclub.org?
Yep.
www.sierraclub.org. So
yeah. And you can kind of toggle down to our Nevada-specific work there.
Fantastic. You folks do a lot for the state here, and thank you for all that. Great. Also, other projects that Green Alliance has been involved with. Recently, last week, our producer Annette was a presenter at a presentation at University of Nevada in Reno in their Innovation Center that focused on net zero energy homes. Did you want to talk about how that went?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Is my mic up? Yeah, it was a great success, Stan. What we were presenting was the United States Department of Energy's program called Zero Energy Ready Homes, and it's strictly for residential. And basically what the program is it takes codes and it takes energy programs like Energy Star and creates a path to really advance the way that we build homes so that they are as energy efficient as possible, but it also addresses water preservation and conservation. It also addresses indoor air quality. And then it also creates a path so that all of these homes are ready for being a net zero home at some point.
And that includes putting solar on the rooftops. Yeah.
Well, for this program, it depends. The most important thing is that it's ready. And
Right.
so a builder then can elect to either offer solar as an option or as a standard feature or not at all, but the new homeowner moves in and all they have to do is plug and play.
That's
Just
fantastic.
find a solar provider to go ahead and make that installation, and then it's already equipped for it.
So they've plumbed extra conduit with the wires
Exactly.
ready to hook up. And they
So
don't have
everything
to-
in the walls and it's all, just right there. The infrastructure's there. The roof has plenty of space saved for a PV system, where sometimes once you build a home and the roofs are cut up and you go to put your system on,
Right,
you just
yeah.
can't quite get enough
It's like
to power it up.
piecemeal,
So yeah, so.
yeah.
But the program was really great. We were able to work with builders, architects. We have builder officials. We have the State Office of Energy there, all of the utilities, and it was a workshop to introduce the program. And our goal, of course, was to share the path towards a zero energy ready home. With the idea that we'll start adopting it here in Nevada. And
Fantastic.
nationally, we have about 20,000 homes that have met this requirement.
Wow.
And we're just kind of taking that same approach as we did Energy Star now and introducing this
Is
program
this through
that
Department of Energy
it
as well?
is.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
great.
through their Building America, program that they have there. So yeah, it was a great success. We felt like that we had a very engaged audience and excited about it. So
It's neat.
we're happy.
Yeah, I like that diversification. And again, multidisciplinary, you're pulling in a lot of different organizations, your science and technology mixed with construction, mixed with consumers and jobs hopefully being created on that. And I love that with the university, the idea that ideas come out of the university, but they can be patented and then licensed to companies that want to run with those ideas and create whole industries around them. And so we hope to see more of that in Nevada. I know there's a Harry Reid Research Park on the west side of town that has a lot of open land for startup companies that hopefully will someday be populating that. So that's always great to see that kind of progress out here. And anything else coming out of like the Center for Energy Research that might be worth talking about looking at in the future? Anything you're working on right now, or you're pretty much more involved in wrapping this up? Yeah, what's neat, I've been, for folks that don't know about it, there's a Center for Energy Research at UNLV that's right on Flamingo Road. You can recognize the lab by the big solar panels that are out in front, some of them tracking the sun. So we thank you for listening today. Have a great week and keep it green out there. Thank you to our guests, Dr. Marcus Burley and Elizabeth DiMarzio as well. Thank you so much for coming on our show today.